It began on Friday on the island of Sitra, a volley of Molotov cocktails raining fire on police who launched tear gas in return. Armed with makeshift shields, the group Revolution Bahrain say clashes continued for 8 hours. This and more peaceful protests are happening across Bahrain. Under the banner "Democracy is our right," Shia groups are holding a week of rallies. Focus of their anger, the Formula One Grand Prix, being hosted by the Gulf state on Sunday. In 2011, Bahrain was rocked by month-long pro-democracy protests. They were crushed with the help of Saudi-led troops. The Grand Prix was cancelled that year, but went ahead in 2012. Protests have continued ever since. Bahrain pays an estimated $40 million a year to be part of the Formula One race calendar. Some sponsors will be limiting their involvement next week, but the chief, Bernie Ecclestone, is determined it will be a success.
We don't want to see trouble. We don't want to see people arguing and fighting about things we don't understand. We don't want to see people repressed because of the race.
But people do feel repressed. Women march en masse while children wear bandages over their eyes to remember a boy who lost his sight when he was shot by security forces. But they say the government continues to ignore their cries.
I don't think the regime is serious about dialogue because they haven't taken any basic steps to show they are ready for real talks. They could show some goodwill. There are people who have been jailed during this crisis. The government should release them and allow them to be part of the dialogue.
According to Al Wefaq, some 98 people have been arrested and 31 injured so far this month. Human Rights Watch say police have rounded up pro-democracy activists, and there are reports that the government is proposing 5-year prison sentences for people who insult the king. These are the latest attempts to crush dissent on the streets and online. And though Bahrain is also beefing up security before Sunday's Formula One race, it will struggle to snuff out the calls for change. Charlie Angela, Al Jazeera.